Hi, welcome to another episode of Scatterbomb and Friends. My name is Angela, and I'm here with Ray Foy. I'm sorry.
Foy's my middle name.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just the way you
Ray
wrote it down.
Parati.
Yeah, yes.
Parati.
Here we are.
P-E-R-R-O-T-T-I. Ray Parati.
Okay, I got it now. I wrote it down. So we are here with him, and he works for Wise Chips. He created the onion and garlic flavor. So we're gonna talk to him about that today. Would you like to introduce yourself? Tell yourself a little bit. About yourself a little bit.
Well, Angela, I think you did. You introduced a lot of you. I mean, I'm not just the onion and garlic guy. I also made a couple other flavors. Barbecue mesquite, Dorito Locos. That was me. I mean, I wasn't working for Wise then. Uh, Other things I've done. I tried a beer flavored chip for a while that sold very well in Germany.
Ooh.
Yeah, it tasted kind of gross to be honest,
Yeah.
but they love it.
Not a beer fan, but I'm sure it didn't sell well in Germany.
Oh no, it sold very well in Germany. Didn't sell well in America.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm very successful. I've made a sizable fortune from my chip endeavors, but I guess the one regret in my life is that I've always been a disappointment to my father.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
Dan Parati.
Dan Prati. Okay, is your father? What does he do? What does he do?
He's a mechanic.
Okay. Where are you from originally?
Clearwater, New Jersey.
Okay, I'm from New Jersey.
Oh, really?
I don't know of the town, but New
You know what
Jersey's.
town you're from?
I know what town I'm from. I just didn't.
Oh.
I've never heard of the town Clearwater.
It's in South Middle New Jersey.
That's one of my favorite parts, actually.
Coal Town.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all of them. So he was a mechanic. Why do you think you've been so disappointing to him? Why do you think he's so disappointed in you?
Well, he was a mechanic by trade, but he also wrote some fairly successful suspense novels, I guess I would call them.
Oh, I'm a huge avid book reader. So
Yeah.
do I know any of them?
Have you read The Bag Flies at Dusk?
I'm it's safe to say I haven't, but it sounds super interesting. I have to check it out.
That was one of like the okay ones. I'm trying to think of the good one. Oh yeah, Green Linens. Green Linens. That was his
Okay.
big one.
Okay, I might have seen it in the Barnes and Noble, but I've never
Yeah.
bought it or read
Okay.
it. But
He was just upset that I never
became a writer. Did he want you to follow in his footsteps or mechanic?
Mechanic and writer.
Both.
I'm dyslexic, and I always found it hard for me. Like, I guess I have a creative mind, but
I mean, you created beer flavored chips. That's pretty creative.
I guess
Yeah.
I'm more of a chemist, if anything.
Okay. So, do you feel as if you've disappointed him because you didn't follow his path? Because I feel like he should be proud of you because you're successful. So I'm just a little confused on why he would think that.
It's funny you say that because I would like to think that too.
Oh,
But
okay.
but I know Angela, and I'm sorry to interrupt.
Go ahead.
But I made these chips. I even went to Indonesia, and I made a chip flavor called Dad Flavored Chip. And it was a taste that would never leave your mouth.
Oh God,
And he still didn't accept it. I literally put his face. I made the people in Indonesia print his face on the bag of chips. And he did not appreciate it.
I'm really sorry about that. That sounds like it would speak to most people.
I came home with a bag of chips. I said, Dad, look what I did. Look what your baby did, Daddy. And you know what he said?
What do you say?
Look at this fucking bag of chips. Why couldn't you be like your brother? Write some prose or something, you fucking idiot.
Oh my God,
I'll never get his love.
Ray, I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss for words. I'm really sorry that happened and that he just doesn't respect you because
Not your fault. It's not your fault.
I know everyone deserves respect, and I think you should be at a level where you're a man now. I think that
I'm in my mid-30s.
Yeah. It's about time that he recognizes at least my son is successful. Not even at least, at most, my son is successful.
No. Not at most, not at least. I am successful. I am a success. I made a successful brand of dad flavored chips in Indonesia. I made onion and garlic, and that's one of the best wise chips ever. Listen, I brought a whole bag here.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. $2. That's a pretty good price.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. That's sorry, and thank you earlier. So when you showed him the chips and he said that to you and he was very disappointed, did your brother have to say anything about it? Because he seems like he's really proud of your brother.
Tony
Yeah,
Parenti?
Tony. Well, how does Tony feel about it?
Tony's never home.
Tony's never home. So how is your dad proud of Tony?
Because he's out in London and Paris's and Nuremberg's, and he's putting out the work. He's putting out the.
Someone's knocking on the
Oh
studio
my
door.
God. I swear to God. This is the last time I tell my mom where I'm going.
Oh God!
It's Tony.
And I think your father's here.
Oh no! Oh fuck! Oh Dan!
Look who came home early from old Londonville over here.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, look! It's the disappointment of the family. The little black sheep, Baba Black Sheep.
I won't let you bully me this time. This is my time to shine.
Can I just say?
I'm a star.
Oh, excuse me, Tony's talking over here. Tony?
I think I understand you. You understand me? I think I understand you because I can tap into the human psyche. I write prose. I write the deepest poetry. I write things that noblemen have called the beautiful works of our age.
Blow out your ass, Tony.
Oh, don't you dare talk to Tony like that.
Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy, for defending me.
Anything for you, Tony. I love you
Listen. Peretti family, can we relax?
Who's this one? Who
I'm
are you?
I'm Angela. I'm interviewing him for the Scatterbomb and Friends podcast.
Are you trying to date my son? I would
no.
run as far as I can right now.
I'm not trying to date your son. No, I'm trying to interview him.
I'm actually single at the moment.
I'm currently not trying to date any of the Peretti brothers, but
Oh, Daddy.
Oh, yes, Tony.
I'm trying to date the woman.
Of course, Tony. Listen. I'm gonna tell you right now. You know, a little man named Herman Melville. You know, Moby Dick. Yeah, you're Captain Ahab, and this is Moby Dick over here, Tony. All right, this is your big catch.
I'm jumping in the net.
This is my interview, guys.
What?
Can you not ruin something for once in my goddamn life?
Listen,
sure, we'll be quiet.
I would love to hear from you guys, but can we do this in a very dignified manner? Because I would love to talk to you guys about why you treat your son and your brother, respectively, in this way. Because I'm baffled, honestly. Just because maybe it's because I just didn't grow up in a home like this, but
a home of love.
I
raised them in a home of love.
Are you sure?
Oh,
do you have a comment on that? No, let your son speak. Do you have a comment on that?
Yeah. As someone who grew up as the second child, this is Ray. It was not a home of love. The only love I received was when I would cry into the warm bosom of my mother.
And where's your mother now?
6 feet under, Angela.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I just assumed that she was. I don't know. You have words to say, Tom?
Daddy hugged her so hard and loved her so much she died.
Yeah. She passed on to the great beyond. But I'll tell you though, I'll tell you why she passed on to the great beyond.
'Cause you killed her.
Oh, really? Really, Ray?
Listen.
I'm gonna explain to you why I was hugging her. Okay.
Okay, if you want to confess to murder on a
No.
radio show, by all means, go ahead. I
Oh,
just
no,
don't
no,
want to
no,
be a conspiracy.
No, I never told the boys this, but listen up here. All right, I'm gonna grab your ears. So I
No,
make sure you're,
Dad, no.
no.
It only takes 5 pounds of pressure to take off someone's ear.
Oh! Don't try and act like your brother. Don't try and act like your brother. Your brother knows that. Don't even try. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Really, Mary Poppins fan.
I have a question for Ray. Ray, what sport did you play when you were younger?
Curling.
Yeah, curling.
Curling's fun.
Oh,
Curling's on
really?
the Olympics.
Oh, it's a fun game. Yeah. I came home one day to find my wife had been hit in the head with a broom from a curling game. Now, why was that? Why was that, you may ask?
Why was that?
Because
Ray?
this schmuck over here, okay?
Don't call him a schmuck.
Well, he's not like his other brother. His other brother's brilliant. Look at that man.
yeah,
This schmuck was dancing around singing chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chimney, and he hit his mother in the head so hard she got a concussion. And all she could ask for was hug me, because she could see the light. She could see the light in her eyes. And I realized my son just murdered his only mother.
Okay.
Of course, it was an accident. I'll give him that. That wasn't his fault. It was an accident. But at the same time,
Why do you make these excuses for Tony?
was Tony there?
Tony, were you there?
Chim Chimmery.
No. You were the one singing Chim Chim. You were trying to be like your brother. You were trying to be like your brother. And
If I could just clarify. So, Ray hit his mother in the head with a broom. Then you euthanized her by hugging her to death.
Yes.
The blow I delivered was not lethal.
So what was lethal was
it was detrimental to her mental health.
it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm pretty sure most people don't die from a concussion unless it's that serious. But for in the future, if you have a future wife, I would say just bring her to the hospital instead of hugging her to death.
Let's see what Tony. What do you think about this?
What you gotta say.
This is what I think. I think that this is the type of thing that will go on to spawn great art. It will go on for humans to read about, and they'll realize their lives aren't so empty. And I think that I'm one of the greatest novelists of our time. And guess what? I think my daddy is a good daddy. And I think he loves me very much. And I think he loved my mommy very much.
Of course I did. I loved all of you at one point.
If I could ask,
You never loved me.
it's okay. It's gonna be okay, Ray. I have a soft spot for Ray, just because I feel awful for him. I'm curious as to why it is that. Is it because you don't think that he caused your wife's death? But is that really the reason why you hate him, or is it really because he just didn't become a novelist / mechanic?
Okay, I'll tell you right now. This is the straw that broke the camel's back.
Okay.
Okay. A few months ago, I beat this child, all right, of mine, because he came home to me and said that he apparently created a bunch of chips with my face on it.
Oh, what a thing! Oh, I'm going to write a novel. Chim chimmery, chim chim. Tony, you asshole.
Of course, all right. Of course, I came home thinking, what a chip? That's great. I can't wait to give it to all my friends. Maybe this is a turning point in our relationship. And then he told me that it was only you sold it where again? Indonesia?
Indonesia.
How in God's green earth am I getting to Indonesia? How in God's green earth?
Listen, maybe a flight, perhaps, or Amazon if you have an Amazon account.
I spend all my money making sure that Tony can go to school in London. Okay.
Thank you, Daddy.
I'd do anything for you. I'd do anything.
If I could make one oh wait, no, you got something to say. Go ahead, Tony.
I just want to thank my daddy for all the nights when I'd be sleeping on the bunk bed with Ray, and I'd get a little scared, and I'd scurry off to Daddy's room, and I would say,
Leave me alone.
Daddy, I've had nightmares again, and Ray's making fun of me about
Fun of your brother?
Never.
No. I'm having trouble on who to believe here. I have just like a really super quick question for Tony. Tony, why do you sound so different than your father right there? It makes me laugh. I'm sorry, it's not offensive to you. I'm curious. Why do you sound so different?
First of all, I'm special boy. Second of all, I went to London, so I think I picked up some of that, but a lot of it's just special boy.
Ray, I'm really sorry this turned into what it did. You look tremendously depressed.
Ray, come dance with me, Ray. Chim chimmery, chim chimmery, chim chim chiree. A sweep is as lucky can be. Chim chimmery.
Why
chim,
can't
chimmery.
I be a special boy?
Yeah, Mr. Parenti, why can't Ray be a special boy? I know you've said it's because of the chip thing, but forgive and forget, right? Like unconditional love. You have unconditional love for your child. Why is it that you don't have unconditional love for Ray?
Okay, fine. You want to know?
Yeah, you already admitted to euthanasia and fucking child abuse on this. So you might as well just go for the gold.
Because he
here.
reminds me of myself.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I just went down at least a few different levels in depth right there, okay? I just went Inception on your
What?
ass. I went down a few different levels. Here, you're gonna be me when you. Yeah,
What?
I see so much of myself in you.
Am I gonna become an auto mechanic?
Of course, son. Of course. You look me straight in the eye.
I am.
You look
I
me
am.
straight in the eye,
I am.
and you look at me, and I know what you're gonna be, son.
Are you gonna kiss me, Dad?
Not now.
Oh, Lord.
I'm reading a book, Daddy.
Oh, shut up, Tony! Shut up!
I'm special boy. I'm eating a book.
Okay, Tony.
I'm getting smarter.
I have a moment with Dad, please. I'm having a moment with Dad. I never had love before.
Okay, listen. Besides Tony,
Angela, will you love me?
I don't want to make any like big statements, but
She's already married to me.
no, I'm not. That's a lie.
Daddy said you could.
Why do you take?
He said I should, but I won't.
Will you just marry Tony just so he has somebody?
He has you.
Huh?
He has you.
Well, yeah, I need. As you
Yeah,
can
but
tell,
I
I'm running on fumes.
Oh, so you
I'm
need.
running on fumes. I'm gonna need some extra gas, if you know what I mean. This is a full-time job.
Wait a minute. You need extra gas, as in I would be in relations with both of
You'd be
you.
like oh no.
I would
okay.
be the house woman.
Yeah, we all. You know what? When you marry one Parenti man, you marry us all.
Me too.
Yeah. You know what, son? I know you're a disappointment to me, but the thing is, I understand that at one point or another, you won't be a disappointment.
Oh.
All the books I write are smile pictures.
Wait, Tony.
Dad,
I'm looking at one of Tony's novels right now, and it's
Dad?
literally entirely smiley face emojis.
hold on.
Just novels of
To-
them.
Hey Tony, can you go outside for 2 seconds?
Okay.
Okay.
But Tony, remember that the big moving objects are not animals, okay? They're not animals.
Dad,
They're called steel cars. Chim chimmery.
Dad,
Yeah.
when are you gonna tell Tony that he's developmentally delayed?
Okay. I can't, and you know that. Remember, we tried this so many different
Can you
times.
just tell him the
I
truth?
told him he was special, and the second I said that, he put on a Superman outfit and ran around the neighborhood for 4 days
he
straight.
hasn't taken
We
the suit off.
we couldn't find him. You remember that, right? We couldn't find your brother.
Yes, I recall. I had
The only reason
I
we
had to go
found-
find him under the crawl space.
Yeah, the crawl space. And what did we find when we were down there? We found
Dead cats
dead cats, at least 40 bottles of Nesquik.
and 3 pudding pops.
That's how we survived for 4 days.
Come in. Yeah,
Come
just
in.
come in. This is shit show already. Just come right in.
Oh, the door's locked. Hold on, let me get it. Okay, got it.
Okay, yeah, come right in.
Oh God.
Oh no!
I got a kitty by the scruff.
Oh God.
Oh,
I gotta
Tony!
Oh God, it's bleeding
Tony,
everywhere.
take the
It's
cat in
bleeding.
your mouth.
Bleeding.
Oh,
Oh God.
God.
Ow,
Oh, it's
ow,
feral.
ow,
Dad,
Dad,
Dad, Dad.
Oh, it looks pregnant. Oh God. Oh God.
It's having
my God.
babies. It's having babies.
Oh,
This
Jesus.
cat, just so our audience knows, this cat is literally giving birth while it's biting Mr. Parenti's neck. I don't really know what to do.
karate.
And Tony is dancing away, just having a fucking blast over here.
Can I just
He's whipping and nay-naying all over this radio show. Watch me whip, watch me nay-nay. Yeah, I know.
Angela, I don't think-
Ray, continue. I'm sorry.
I don't think this is getting anywhere. Can
I
Can I
know.
just plug my shit and get the fuck
Yeah,
out of
go
here
ahead.
with my
Go ahead.
with my
And
show,
then I would
brother.
like to say a few words if you don't mind.
Yeah, oh no, definitely. Yeah, so we got the daddy flavored chips going out in Indonesia. Of course, the fan favorite onion and garlic. And this winter, actually, after the Valentine's Day season, hopefully we'll be out. Right now, we're still in R&D, but
Okay.
we'll be working on our love flavored chips. Those chips are
great.
those chips are actually a natural aphrodisiac.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. It's I want to call it a natural alternative for the 60,
Yeah.
60 50 plus year old man to Viagra.
You just can you send like a few bags to them my way?
Yeah.
Just so I can try them?
Are you having problems with your erection?
Yeah.
Hey, Ray, can you do me a favor?
Yeah, Dad.
Plug your brother's book.
Yeah.
Plug your brother's book.
So the chip thing. Yeah. So my brother made a book. It's kind of like a parody of John Green's Paper Towns called Smiley Towns. I'm sorry, that's not funny.
It's don't laugh at your brother's book.
but
You tried.
it's-
You know how long it took him to think of that name.
It's Smiley Towns. It's funny. It's a comedy. It's really funny, good for the whole family. I highly recommend reading it. I believe it's at the local Borders bookstore.
There's still Borders around?
Yeah,
That's incredible.
yeah.
I'm just gonna say this. We did send it to the New York Times, and they've ordered at least 40 copies of the book. So far, apparently they've been using it to burn, to keep themselves warm during the winter. So it is being bought out
It's
there.
selling.
It is being bought. It is selling. People aren't reading it, but believe me, my son is a good writer.
Yeah. No, he's Tony's great. Tony's a really, really sweet guy.
That's nice of you.
And he has an eHarmony page, willing for
Dad.
any women out there.
Dad.
But just so you know, if you become Tony's woman, you become the woman of the Parenti family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't had a woman in a while, and I mean Angela really kind of showed her stripes here, but I guess only time will tell whether she can really join our clan. Hey, do you want to wrap this up, Angela?
I'm sorry. It's just your dad and your brother look like they have one more thing to say.
No, we just got onto eHarmony right now, and if you're looking for us, remember,
Jesus.
the username is Parenti and the Betty, and Dad. and
Good pun.
and the profile
Did
picture.
you make that for him?
And the profile picture is Tony with it just. It's just a stomach
Dad.
with a spike.
Dad.
Oh, it's smiley face.
It's literally it's a stomach and painted on it is a smiley face. Okay,
Okay,
and the belly button is the nose. The belly button is the nose. You're right.
All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. This has been a pod. So
Get out of here,
I
Tony.
would like the police to know that we've had reports of not only euthanasia but also child abuse and
My family's going to jail.
and disrespecting people of a diminished mental capacity. But get the book, get Raise New Chips, and thank you very much. Join us again next time.